Morning and welcome to a new installment of our itinerary to major capitals around the world. This time we're going to move to the Nordic countries, an area of Europe which has not been touched by the Roman Empire, a culture that was entirely developed outside of Roman laws, Roman infrastructure, Roman architecture, Roman references. Common denominator of all these countries is their relationship, profound relationship with nature, and a very strong democratic tradition. Our first destination is Stockholm, and Stockholm is a city that is distributed on an archipelago of 14 islands. It's an extraordinary concept, and it further reinforces the idea that the built environment is a negotiation with natural conditions. These are all countries that are sparsely populated compared to European standards. Stockholm has an enormous amount of land. Much of the concentration of people is in cities, which Stockholm is the biggest one. Uppsala is another major center. For Stockholm, what is really key is to understand that it had a really critical role in the governance of certainly Finland and Norway as well, and somewhat with Denmark early on. It had a strong connection with Christianity, and that set the course for a particular way of handling its own heritage. Through Stockholm, there will be an entry point into a large tradition of modernity, which we're going to explore. Names like Erik Gunnar Asplund, Sigurd Leverentz, Marcellius. These are all folks that have profound influences on the development of a broader section of another European region. One thing that has been a constant appeal for architects around the world is the balance between modernity and democracy. This is an architecture that is meant to be for everybody, accessible to everybody, and many of the turmoils that were part of the tradition of Central Europe were largely absent of it. One last thing about Stockholm and Sweden is that Sweden was neutral during World War II. It was able to continue to work. So lots of interesting things and details on this extraordinary city. I'll see you in the fall.